Hey, shitface! Welcome to Exploitation Month here on Rotting Flesh Movie Reviews. I always forget to say this, mainly because I don't think it matters who I am, but hi, I'm Billy Pop and I'll be your host. So you must be the parasite. Today we will be looking at one of the first exploitation movies I've ever watched and the first cannibal film I've ever watched. It truly has become one of my favorite genders, and exploitation itself is my favorite gender. Cannibal Ferox, or Make Them Die Slowly, was made in 1981 and directed by Umberto Lenzi. This one was one of the video nasties that was banned in 31 countries. It's kind of known as Cannibal Holocaust's little brother. I think this might more have to do with the real animal death scenes than anything. Although I don't condone animal death in movies, it doesn't change the fact that I love this movie. Even though they murder a poor defenseless turtle.
Bob, what do you think? I like turtles. All right.
Truth is, they ate the animals they killed, and some of them didn't even die. We open with a guy apparently named Shitface. Now, I don't know if that's his actual name, but he seems to answer to it.
What, Shitface? I'm Shitface. So you can tip him off, huh, Shitface?
Is that like a common insult in Italy? Anyway, Shitface is confronted by two mobsters who are looking for his friend Mike. What's funny is the entire subplot is like totally pointless, so I'm probably gonna just avoid it at all costs to save time. So we will actually open with Rudy, his sister Gloria, and their friend Pat, who are traveling into the Amazon jungle to see how much of a slut Pat is.
Well, Sergeant, how about that shower?
I mean to discover if cannibalism really exists. Pat's the slut.
Had you nailed down the minute I saw you?
Oh, you did? What, that I'm a little whore?
All the way. A hot pussy little whore.
Our adventurers blow their Jeep engine in the jungle and celebrate that at least they have whiskey.
We got thousands of bottles of whiskey.
It's all right now, Princess. You're still the fairest in the land. Just kidding. It looks like you're ready for that drink.
I'd be more worried about having food and water. Luckily, I'd have two friends with me that I could kill, gut, roast, and eat. What? Anyway, these guys decide to trek into the jungle. They come across an Amazonian, I'll call him, eating grubs. What they don't notice is that they're being spied on by an entire tribe of cannibals! Oh no! Pat starts freaking out.
That's enough! Cut it out!
Never fails in these movies. There's always got to be a hysterical girl that gets slapped. Ooh, double slap! As they trek further, they come across a man named Mike. You know, the guy Shitface knew before I stopped talking about that part of the story. And his friend Joe. Mike is helping Joe hop through the jungle because of a leg injury. Mike begins to tell these terrifying stories about what these cannibals can do.
They tied him to a stake in the middle of the village. And then...
Go on, Mike.
And then they castrated him with a machete. And then they ate his genitals. Ate his genitals.
They ate his genitals! As they walk deeper and deeper, they find themselves at the Amazonian village where Mike described the delicious genitals. While there, of course, Joe's leg becomes seriously infected and he gets seriously ill. So now they're stuck. They try and hold up for a while, realizing that the tribe's hunters are all gone bagging some bunnies. But that doesn't last long. Mike high on cocaine, again, goes crazy and starts to rape and murder some of the villagers. This pisses off the villagers, obviously, and that makes the whole group of white people seem responsible. Thanks, Mike. You're the best! That's when they are captured and the cannibals begin to make them die slowly.
Oh, let her die soon. And let me die soon, too, please.
Alright, slowly it is! I don't really want to say much about this one, mainly because not much else happens aside from some really horrific death scenes. And there's a slight twist involving Mike that I don't want to give away. So the direction in this movie was really good. There was a few scenes of stock footage, but other than that, Umberto did a fantastic job. The writing here is fairly basic. It tries to have a subplot, but fails for the most part. This doesn't ruin the film at all, though, because no one really watches these movies for the story. Admit it. The acting was pretty good. The guy who played Mike was fucking amazing. I mean, dialogue-wise, it's terrible, but I'd have to say it's tolerable. Terrible, tolerable, terrible, tolerable, that's actually not that hard. The characters were mostly a miss. I, however, love the character of Mike. He was such a sick fucking asshole. He might have been a piece of shit, but the guy playing him was really fun to watch. Rudy was kind of a self-important dick. Pat was a slut, and Gloria was just annoying. And she was the whole reason they got into this mess in the first place. And as the movie goes on, I just keep hating Gloria more and more. The Amazon tribe they had in the movie, though, was really creepy looking. They kept the atmosphere kind of otherworldly, at least to me. Being how I'd never been out of fucking Canada. The music in this movie was almost a character. It's probably in my top 10 favorite soundtracks. Not the funky opening theme, though. The song that plays when our heroes reach the Amazon jungle is so harrowing and, like, hopeless sounding that it adds a whole lot to the atmosphere. Special effects were really good, and when I first saw this, I was really impressed. They did everything they could to make this horrible for the characters. I can definitely recommend Cannibal Ferox. It's one of my personal favorite movies, and I think that it even rivals Cannibal Holocaust a little bit. Cannibal Holocaust is very serious in nature, and this movie I find is even funny at times, although many of the scenes are very graphic. I will give this a perfect 10 out of 10. Honestly, that might seem high. Maybe I'm high. On coke! No, I'm not high on coke. I'm just kidding. I know I said there were flaws, but I just fucking love this movie. I'm dedicating this episode to Joe Manganaro. He's a great guy, does some cool unboxing vids and some reviews, and he really cares about his audience. I will leave a link below so you can all go check out Joe. Thanks, guys. Peace.
That Magic Production.